continuous tense: present, past, and future. The verb in a continuous tense indicates an ongoing or an incomplete action in the past, present, or future. For example, Mukesh was speaking cheerfully. Past continuous tense. Nandu and Sandeep are typing very fast. Present continuous tense. The plane will be flying on schedule. Future continuous tense. In the continuous tense, the main verb has an ing form. For example, speaking, typing, and flying. A continuous tense has a helping verb before the main verb. For example, was, are, and will be. We use is, are, and am to indicate present continuous tense. We use was and were to indicate past continuous tense. We use will be to indicate future continuous tense.
What were you doing?
Hey, look who's here! Sis, what a surprise!
Hey, I didn't expect to see you here. Please join me.
How was your day, Julia?
Oh, I had an awful day. It seemed to be such a lovely day at the beginning. I was sitting on the balcony, drinking a cup of coffee. The sun was shining, someone was playing a violin in the street, and I was enjoying a beautiful afternoon. I was feeling hungry, so I decided to make spaghetti. But I realized that I didn't have any tomato sauce. So I went to the grocery store to buy some. After buying a few items, I finally found the tomato sauce. I was reading the label when the jar just slipped out of my hands and fell down. There was glass and red sauce all over the floor and splattered all over my shoes. I looked around and noticed that everyone was staring at me. People were smiling and whispering to each other. Soon I noticed that I was leaving a trail of red footprints through the store. I found a grocery store worker and let him know what I had just done. I offered to help clean it up, but he declined. I was so embarrassed that I wasn't even looking where I was going. And I knocked over a display of chips. I was just standing there in shock. A manager was walking by me that very moment and noticed the mess I had made. I was expecting her to be angry, but she wasn't. She said they would take care of everything. She was smiling. Maybe she was thinking about how clumsy I was.
Oh, poor you, sis. I'm sorry you had to go through this. It was just a bad day.
And there's more. While I was waiting to pay the checkout, I realized I forgot my wallet home. I was mortified.
Oh no. So what did you do?
I apologized and left all my shopping there.
Maybe you're too tired and stressed out. You should take a few days off from work and get some rest.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I called you yesterday at about 8 p.m., but you didn't answer. What were you doing?
You'll never guess what happened yesterday evening. I was sitting in the living room watching TV when I suddenly felt a strong smell of smoke. It was coming from the corridor outside our apartment. I opened the door and saw smoke at the end of the corridor. Mrs. Brown lives there. I grabbed the fire extinguisher and ran towards her apartment. I opened the door and there was a big fire. The flames were spreading quickly. I put out the fire as fast as I could. Then I saw Mrs. Brown in the living room. She was lying down on the floor. She was screaming for help.
Help! Help!
She was bleeding. I called the ambulance right away.
Oh, poor Mrs. Brown. Is she okay now?
Yes, luckily she's fine.
But what happened?
It seems that the fire was started by some candles that were burning in the living room. Mrs. Brown was dozing off when the fire started. She woke up and while she was trying to put out the fire, she fell down and broke her arm.
She's really lucky to be alive thanks to you. You're a real hero. And where were you, Isabella, when all that happened? What were you doing?
I was taking a shower. So I didn't notice anything. But when I came out of the bathroom, I felt the smell of smoke and knew something was going on. And I soon found out everything.
I'm glad things turned out fine in the end. I'm so happy to spend such a wonderful evening with my brother and my sister-in-law. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye!
What are they doing? The Clarks are having such a great time. It's a pleasant evening. Paul and his parents are watching a comedy. It's so funny. They're laughing a lot. Lucy and her mom are sitting on the sofa. Lucy is playing with her doll. Oliver is playing with his toy car on the floor. Lucy and Oliver are not watching the comedy. Olivia is in her room. She is sitting at her desk. She is typing on her laptop. Mrs. Clark is leaving now.
Where are you going, honey?
I'm going to the kitchen. I have to make dinner.
I'm coming too. I want to help you.
Mr. and Mrs. Clark are making dinner now. They like to cook together. Mrs. Clark is slicing the vegetables and her husband is frying the food. Dinner is ready now. But Olivia is missing.
Where's Olivia? Paul, please go to her room and tell her we are waiting for her.
What are you doing, Olivia?
I'm writing an email to my friend Amy.
Dinner is ready. Everyone is waiting for you.
I'm sending it now. I'm coming.
The Clarks are having dinner now. They are enjoying it. It's almost bedtime. Paul is going to the bathroom. He is brushing his teeth.
Mom, what are Lucy and Oliver doing? Are they sleeping?
No, they aren't. They are taking a bath.
And they are splashing water all around.
They are having so much fun.
Oliver and Lucy are in bed now. Their mom is telling them a bedtime story. Olivia is lying on her bed. She is looking at some photos on her phone. Her parents are knocking at the door. They are opening the door.
Olivia, are you playing games on your phone?
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at some photos.
Her mom is taking away her phone.
It's very late. It's time to go to sleep, my dear.
Olivia's parents are kissing her goodnight. Olivia is sleeping now. Paul can't sleep. He is going on a class trip tomorrow. He is thinking about it. He is very excited. It's morning. Paul is going on the trip by bus. The kids are looking out of the window.
Look! A fox is chasing a rabbit. The rabbit is running really fast.
The bus is crossing a bridge.
Look! There are some animals at the stream. A bear is eating fish. And a deer is drinking water.
A squirrel is coming too. It's running towards the stream.
Look! There is a helicopter coming towards us. It is flying very low. Is the pilot waving at us?
Yes, he is. Let's wave back at him.
The kids are waving back at the pilot.
Wow! We are entering a tunnel. It is getting darker and darker.
Ooh. We are coming out of the tunnel now.
The class is visiting the botanical garden now. The teacher is showing the kids many plants and flowers. The kids are listening carefully.
Look! There is a bird nest in the tree. 3 baby birds are sitting in the nest.
They are waiting for their mother. It is coming now.
It's feeding them. The bird is singing so sweetly.
It's getting late. Everybody is getting on the bus. The bus is going back home. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our website kidspages.com.
I'm so excited to visit New York City. I will be staying there for over a week.
You're so lucky. I've always wanted to go there. I wish I could go with you, but I'll be babysitting my cousin's children next week. What will you be doing in New York?
I will be seeing all the sights, of course. I will be touring everything from the Empire State Building to the Statue of Liberty.
That sounds like fun. Will you be taking anyone with you?
Yes, I will be traveling with someone very special to me.
Oh, who is it?
I will be taking Carl, my boyfriend. He's so nice and funny. I'm sure we'll have a good time.
I didn't know you were dating Carl. Is your relationship getting serious?
Not yet, but I thought it would be fun to go with him. Going to New York together will be so romantic. I will be watching to see if any sparks fly between us.
How romantic. I bet you'll be falling in love in no time. Next thing you know, you'll be walking down the aisle together.
Lucy, don't get carried away. I'm not even thinking about getting married yet. I don't know if Carl is the one for me yet. We might not turn out to be a good match. One thing is sure, though. I will be trying to have a good time, no matter what happens.
I wish I could go with you. I would love to take a trip, but I'll be sitting around here instead.
I'm sorry that you can't come, but I'll send you plenty of pictures.
Yeah, pictures of all the fun you'll be having. You'll be going to so many different places, you probably won't even think about me.
I will be sending you so many pictures, you will feel like you're there with us. And who knows? Maybe we can go together another time.
Maybe, but I don't like to fly, so it might be difficult to get there.
Carl and I aren't flying there. We will be taking a train from Chicago instead.
That's even better. Now I really wish I was going. This sounds like the perfect trip for me.
Lucy, what are you doing?
I'm checking to see if there are still train tickets left. What day will you be leaving?
Saturday. Why do you ask?
I might be able to come with you. I'm texting my cousin to tell her that I can't babysit anymore.
Are you sure? Won't your cousin mind that you're canceling on her?
She will be working that week, which is why she wanted me to watch the children, but she works from home. It's not a big deal if I tell her that I can't do it anymore, because I'll be traveling. Besides, how many more chances will I have to go on a fun trip with you?
Lucy, I will be spending most of the time with Carl. Won't you feel left out?
I don't mind being the third wheel. I'll be busy taking pictures and seeing the sights. You won't even know that I'm there.
I don't know, Lucy. Carl and I will be wanting to have some private romantic dates.
There, I've booked it. Now I'll be having a great spring break in New York City next week, too.
Lucy, you didn't even figure out where you will be staying.
Where will you and Carl be staying?
We will be staying at the Roosevelt Hotel, but it's very expensive. We only got a good deal because we booked it early.
Maybe I can stay there too. I'm sure that my parents would help me pay for it.
Hi Maya. Are you ready for our trip in a few days? I will be confirming our reservations tomorrow.
Yes, Carl, I'm looking forward to it. There's just one small change of plans.
What is that?
My friend here, Lucy, has decided to come with us.
Hi, Carl. Isn't it great? We're going to have the best time in New York, just the three of us.
Future continuous. The structure of this tense is subject plus will plus be plus verb and ing. Future continuous is used for actions that will be in progress at a specific time in the future.
I'll be babysitting my cousin's children next week. What will you be doing in New York?
I will be touring everything from the Empire State Building to the Statue of Liberty.
She will be working that week?
I will be confirming our reservations tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.